Oh, great. Okay, because I have representatives of both parties present, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. How I have to do that is I have to read a statement I read in every case to you. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna transfer the case, or I'm gonna hand the case over to Miss Brenda Madeira, who's gonna get your names and spellings and swear you in. So good morning, welcome to the Philadelphia Fair Housing Commission. Again, my name is Ali D. Medeiros, and I am the attorney for the Fair Housing Commissioners. Also present today from the Fair Housing Commission staff is Miss Brenda Madeira, who I've referenced. That's the case manager. You'll also see the name PCHR/FHC staff. That person is Michael Fontaine. He runs our Zoom hearings for us. Before the hearing, I'm required to go over a few things with you. First, you're being recorded. We record all our hearings. By remaining on the line and participating in the hearing, you are consenting to be recorded. Our Zoom hearings have the same force and effect as if we were in person. The only difference is on Zoom, we do not have a court reporter. In the event either party wants to appeal a final order of this commission, they can reach out to myself or the case manager and we'll provide you with a copy of the video recording. Please be mindful of what you're saying and doing because it is being recorded. Second, at 9 o'clock this morning, the commissioners and myself, the attorney, met in a private executive session to discuss the day's cases. We do this on every hearing day with every case. Excuse me. Third, the parties had the opportunity to submit documents. I have the submitted documents saved on my computer and can share them with everyone on the screen. Please keep in mind that the commission generally only reviews the very basic documents in a case prior to a hearing. If you would like a document reviewed by the commission, please reference it by a name, date, or description so that I can post it on the screen for everyone to look at the same time. Lastly, during the course of today's hearing, it might be necessary for the commissioners to speak privately to make decisions in this matter. If that was to happen, there'll be separate rooms divided by party called breakout rooms that you would be invited to join. With that, I'm going to hand the case over to Ms. Madeira, who's going to get your names and spellings and swear you in. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Fair Housing Commission. This is the case of Adrian Brown versus She Business LLC. This is our first hearing. This is docket number 2025-02-03-19792. At this time, I would ask the tenant, would you please state your name and spell it clearly for the recording?
My name is Adrian Brown, ADRIAN BROWN.
Thank you. Landlord, would you please give us your complete name, please? And spell it for the recording, please. Ma'am, can you hear me?
So we also had somebody named Ani Ding.
That's the property manager.
Okay, so let's start with Michelle. Michelle,
Yeah.
please state your full name and spell it.
Actually, my list I put is under Xiao XIAO.
Okay.
S like sweet, I like ice cream, A like apple, O like orange,
Okay.
and space, and Q like queen, I like ice cream, N like Nancy, and G like girl. My last name is SZE.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, and Andy?
Yes.
Okay, can you give us your name and spell completely and give us your relationship to this property, please?
Okay. My name is Annie Ding. The spelling is the ANNY. Last name Ding DING. I'm management agent right now.
Okay, thank you. So at this time, I would like to swear the three of you in. So do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Can the other two please swear in? Tenant? Tenant, I can't hear you.
Yes.
Okay. And Miss Michelle?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, so during the hearing, you will have an opportunity to testify. As you well aware, you have submitted documentations to this commission. We would ask you, please, that as you testify, if there is a document that you wish to be shown on the screen, please make mention of the title of said document. If you don't have a title and you're going to use a date, use the complete date, which is the month, the day, and the year of that document. We will ask you, please, not to interrupt each other when spoken to. You're to not disrespect each other. Speak one at a time when spoken to, please. We will definitely ask you not to interrupt the commissioners as they proceed over this matter. At the end of the hearing, you will receive an order. You have the right to appeal the final order at the Court of Common Pleas. If you choose to do so, you'll need a copy of this recording that will be transcribed for that purpose. This case is not scheduled in municipal court as of this morning. Again, my name is Brenda Madera, and the commissioners presiding over this hearing to this morning is Commissioner Bronson. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to the Fair Housing Commission. I'm Commissioner Brunson. Typically, we would have 3 commissioners to sit on the panel today. But because I am the only commissioner here today, we are going to hold this under advisement. You will not get a final order until 2 other commissioners are able to review the testimony and evidence that is presented today. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Since the tenant is the person who filed the complaint, we're going to start with him. And I just need to ask a few preliminary questions, and then you can tell us why you filed the complaint. Can you confirm the complaint date with us?
Can I confirm the complaint date?
Is it possible for you to come a little closer? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
That's a little better. Okay. So do you see the date on the screen? Is that the date that you filed this complaint?
Yes, that's accurate.
Okay. Can you tell us what address we are here talking about today? Give the complete address, including city, state, and zip code.
The address is 1137 Spring Garden Street, apartment 2, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19123.
Are you still in the unit?
Yes.
Okay. And can you let us know when you moved into the apartment?
I moved in, I said November of 2022.
Okay. And when you moved in or at any time after that, did you receive a document called a certificate for renter suitability?
I did not.
Okay. And when you moved in or any time after that, did you receive a lead safe or lead free certificate?
I did not.
Okay. And we have a copy of what those documents look like, and you have not received either of those.
I have not, no.
Okay, thank you. When you moved in, did you give a security deposit?
The original tenant paid a security deposit, yes.
Okay, but you did not, the original
I
tenant
did
did.
not.
Okay. And what is your current rent?
Current rent is $12.50 a month.
$12.50, and you paid the full $12.50?
Yes.
Okay. And when did your lease begin?
My lease began in November of 2022.
And what is the nature of the lease? Is it a yearly lease, a monthly lease?
It was a sublet, and I guess at this point the original tenant had been there for some time. And so I believe it's a month-to-month kind of status.
So are you in a month-to-month lease with a sublease with the tenant? Okay.
Yes.
And when did you last pay rent?
This month, April.
April 2025?
Yes.
And was that for the month of April 2025?
Yes.
So by your estimation, you are current with rent?
Yes.
You don't owe any rent at this moment?
I do not.
Okay. And you received a notice to vacate?
Yes.
When did you receive that notice?
That notice was sent to the subletter in January.
January of 2025?
2025, yes.
Okay. All right. And so you can let us know why you feel like this notice to vacate was improper and why you decided to file a complaint?
I feel that it's improper because I had filed some violation complaints with LNI. There were multiple things with the apartment and with the building that were unfixed.
I'm sorry, when did you file those complaints with LNI?
It would have been in October of 2024.
Okay. Before you called LNI, did you inform your landlord of those things or those violations
I
or
did.
things that needed to be fixed?
Yes, I did on several occasions.
When was the first time you informed them of the things that needed to be fixed?
We've been, let's say, December 2022.
December of 2022?
Mm-hmm.
And what was it that needed to be fixed in December of 2022?
The ceiling leaks. It was
Okay.
leaking kind of every time it rained. It would leak all in the living room and in several areas, and it would just kind of get everywhere.
Okay. And so from December of 2022 until you filed the complaint with LNI, did they what was their response? Did they not address it?
Their response typically was that they fixed it and that the matter was taken care of. But then when it would rain again, it would happen again. I'm not sure what it is that they were doing. Sometimes the issue would be, resolved for a week or so, but then it would come back, and each time it came back, it would get worse. And it got to the point to where the ceiling itself started collapsing in from all the leak damage.
Okay. And what other things did you tell LNI about besides the ceiling?
I told them it was mostly just about the leak damage is what I informed them.
Just the roof damage. Okay.
They
Were
discussed
there any other things that you reported to your landlord that you did not report to LNI?
Yes.
What were those things?
We had an issue with the front door. The lock on the front door was broken for some time. I believe I advised them in April of last year that the front door was not working. You could, if you were on the outside, you could just pull the door open and anyone had access to get inside of the building. I let them know several occasions that the door doesn't lock and you can just anyone can enter, and it took them at least 3 months to get that fixed.
And did they address that?
After about 3 months, yes.
Okay. Okay, I think that I have everything, unless you have other things that you would like to tell us about. I think that I can move on to the landlord.
No, I think I'm fine for now.
Okay.
Thank
All
you.
right. Michelle, you've heard from your tenant. Before I get your response to the things that he has stated, I just have to ask, do you have a license for your property prior to I'm sorry. Yes.
Can I answer for Michelle?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay. The first thing, me and Michelle very interested in this tenants. Actually, he's not our tenants. Please look
Okay,
at.
so I just need you to answer the question about the license
Okay.
first before
Okay.
you get into.
Yeah, we have the license in 2024. So after the 2024, you can look at the first page, the number 8. Look at the page number 8. I mark the every page. Yeah, after the February 29, 2024, actually is the first floor commercial have the violation. That's why we cannot renew the lease. Until the first floor finish the violation, then we can renew the lease to the page number 9, 2025. Please go to
Okay.
the page number 9. Yep.
So you are confirming that between February 2024 and March 2025, you did not have a license.
Yes.
Okay, that was what I wanted to know. And are you aware of the L&I violations?
We knew that. Also, that we complete the violation in 2000 totally complete 2025. Because some violation is related with the first floor, the commercial tenants. We cannot control for the first commercial tenants. We only push him finish the complete the violation as soon as possible, and then we can renew the license.
Okay, so I do see that those violations are actually closed, so we can move on from that.
Yes.
You submitted a notice to vacate to your tenant, is that correct?
It's actually Michelle sent the 60 days vegan notice for the tenants, not for this gentleman. Actually, he is not the tenants. Actually, the tenants is Nady. So we submit the 6 days violation notice for the real tenants. He is not our tenants.
Okay, so I understand that, but does the original lease with your tenant allow for a subtenant?
No, please look at the lease, page 3. The number 16, separate listing and transfer. Nano may transfer the lease to another Nano. Tenants agree with the lease, remind to the same with the new Nano. But the number B, tenant may not transfer lease to separate lease, rent to another person to the property of or any part of property without the Nano's rising possession. Actually, we just knew that this gentleman a few days ago, and until the youth sent me like all document, he filed the claim, and also I saw the separate lease agreement. Actually, Michelle and me, we never know that tenants separate lease to any person. Also, we not allow the separate lease to any person.
Did you see the writing on the lease though that says the owner allowed 3 people to live there?
Yes, we allow the people living there like family, like a family person, but we not allow the like separate needs.
Okay,
Because in Korean law, we cannot give any meaning to the tenants. Give you like family member, a friend living that unit. We cannot do that, but we
Okay.
only
But-
we only yeah. We sorry. We
But
only
you-
like
so
we
no
not
problem,
separate
but
needs.
there's also a part in the lease that I have on the screen that says tenant is responsible to get tenants for their own personal property. It sounded like this does allow people to live there, 4 people.
Yeah, 4 people. That means we only the family member, but we have the number. Please look at the number 16. We not allow the separate needs. We have the very
So
detailed about that.
so your original tenant, did she have a conversation with you about a sublease?
No,
Never.
Okay. Can we ask about the certificate of rental suitability?
Yeah, have you submitted this to your Mr. Brown or or the other tenant?
I only sent to the Mr. Brown. No, not Brown, the Brittany,
So you did
the old
submit
tenant.
you submitted this to Brittany?
Yes.
When
I
did
don't
you-
have a new tenant's information. I don't have no phone numbers. I don't have no idea.
Okay.
Oh.
When did you submit this to Brittany?
Let's see. I just submitted this
Oh.
year.
This year?
May I
Mhm.
speak up? Between I know between the 24 to 25, right? No rental license. Actually, the original tenants they not pay the rent either. No rent. They not pay us any rent. Because we know that we no rental license. That's why they not pay us either. Also, the lease already expired. That's why we tell them, right now we no rental license. Please, move on weekend the property. Also, the original tenants she already out for the building.
Okay.
So
So I'm sorry, Michelle was speaking. She was telling me when she submitted the certificate to Brittany. When did you submit that to her?
I think it's about April 4.
April of this year.
Mm-hmm.
So like last week.
Because I cannot renew my rental license, so I cannot do any like stability renews.
Right, I understand. But you said that you submitted it to her on April 4th. I'm just confirming April 4th was last week or a little bit more than a week ago. So I'm just confirming that that's when you submitted that to her.
Yes,
Okay. And did you submit a certificate of this lead safe certificate to her as well?
yes,
When did
because
you do that?
last certificate I think is a March something. Let me see. I think it's March 30th because when I get the
Okay.
March 30th.
March 30th of this year, 2025.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I sent her before, but I don't remember, so I just sent her
So you sent it again.
again. Yes.
Okay. All right. And so you all sent a notice to vacate addressed to your tenant. Is that correct?
Yes.
And what was the reason for the notice to vacate?
Because she not pay me the rent, and I have a like water damage. I need to fix the something, so I just tell her like vacate the top. You know.
Okay.
So also we have the proof. We give you the original tenants. I already sent to you the picture this last night. I sent Michelle sent to the tenants asking to go inside the house for facing, but she didn't give me us answer. But we don't know she already moved out. Until the few days ago, I asked Michelle send the tenants again. Say we give you the tenants like 24 hours notice. We need go inside to do the repair, and the original tenants just forward to the separate tenants, and he allowed the Michelle's husband go inside to do the linking. The painting, everything. Also, we down everything repair. I already sent to the picture. Please look at the picture. So everything's done for the repair.
Okay. So Mr. Brown says that there's damage to the ceiling, and you're saying that that has all been repaired?
Yeah, all repair. Please
So
see the pictures.
okay.
I
He
have a question.
well,
Because
before you get to your question, he also said that he has spoken to you on different occasions about the ceiling, but you said that you have never spoken to him. So
no, we both he never spoke to us, either me or Michelle. We never get his text, email, call, never.
okay. So what was your question?
My question is that we not allow them our list, we not allow them like separate needs. Actually, he's not our tenants.
Okay, I heard when you said that before. Okay, I think that I have all of the information that
Yeah.
I need from both parties. Mr. Brown, I just have to, I want to ask you a question. I want to confirm.
Yeah.
You said that you reported the repairs. Who did you report those repairs to?
When I advised the landlords about it,
Yeah, when you said that you reported the damage to the ceiling and then also the front door. Who did you report those repairs to?
I text Michelle and Jin, a gentleman named Jin, about it. Like I'm presuming he has ties with Michelle. And that those were my primary communications. I have text threads with Michelle in them personally myself. Like she has my number.
Okay. All right. So if there is anything else that you feel like you want to let us know about Mr. Brown before we adjourn, anything that you haven't already told us, you can speak now.
Can you repeat the question because she not
It was for Mr. Brown. If Mr. Brown, do you have anything else further that you would want to say?
As I said, I have text threads of communication. I'm not sure, where the notion of they don't know me. I'm not familiar with, the property manager who was on the line. I've never spoken to her. But I have talked to Michelle. I have talked to Jen. I've seen Jen in person. I've communicated with them on several occasions.
Who is Jen?
I'm not sure. I'm not.
My, it's my husband.
Okay. All right.
But-
When you paid rent, Mr. Brown, who did you pay rent to?
I would have earlier. I sent it to Brittany, who forwarded it to the landlord. The recent rent that has been paid, I sent directly
Directly to Michelle?
to Michelle. Yes, to her Venmo.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mhm.
Michelle, have you received rent from Mr. Brown? Michelle?
So the
Hello?
question is,
Yes.
has either Miss Ani or Miss Michelle received rent directly from Mr. Brown?
I didn't receive any name from the Miss Brown directly, only from the original, the tenants, they send the Venmo to Michelle account.
Okay.
So Michelle, have you received rent from Mr. Brown directly? Can you hear me, Michelle?
Oh,
Michelle, can you hear us?
Yeah, can you hear that?
yeah.
Have you received rent directly from Mr. Brown?
那上个月付的那个我可以讲吗？
你可以讲。
I just received this month rent. I never received before.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, thank you. Either Ms. Ding or Michelle, if you have anything final that you would like to say that we haven't already heard, you can speak now.
Yeah, you can speak anything.
Nothing else?
I want to speak the last one. I know the Michelle that we have the night between the 24 to 25. We don't have rental license. Due to the first floor the have violation, but actually between this time, we never receive the tenants rent. And we know that we don't have rental license. Also, we not push tenants do anything because we don't have rental license due to the first floor have violation. So we not receive them the rent. But after that, we already complete everything. So lease expire. Also, the original tenants move out. So we want the separate tenants because we not separate. We not agree with the separate lease to this gentleman. So we want he out too. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so like I stated in the beginning, because we need 2 more commissioners to review this
Yep.
recording, you will not be getting a final order today, but once they review the court recording and the documents, we'll have a final order sent to you in writing.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
You too. Goodbye. Everybody can log off.
可以了哈。
嗯
OK。